What's up, YouTube? It's Artisan MC, and forgive me, but this thing is braggy. Bit. Still hear background music. Turned that shit off a while ago, but I didn't see my intro music, or intro bumper. But anyway, thank you guys for coming through today. So Geek Speak is going to be an impromptu, obviously. I'm on call tonight. I don't feel like driving all the way back home in this heat at these prices. So I'm gonna do a Geek Speak with you guys and stay close, just in case I have to get called back. Forgot all about being on call tonight, so I didn't bring my stuff with me. So it's gonna be a rough night. But one of the things I was noticing today, since it was hot and slow, was all the goings on with Warner Discovery and CW or whatever. And my only joke for that is that does anybody want to buy a network? That's my only joke on that. Does anybody want to buy a network? Because they are getting fucking sliced and diced the fuck out of there. They gone, dude. HBO Max is going away. Woo! You just don't know. You guys just don't know. Apparently, a lot of us didn't know how much money they were losing with HBO Max and all that goofy shit that was going on at Warner Films. What up, AL? I see you. We just didn't really have any idea. And apparently it was way too goddamn much. It wasn't even it was an understatement to say go woke, go broke. They was going woke and going in the toilet. Not just broke. They was getting put out on the street. Sheriffs were there kicking in the door. Like, what y'all doing in here? Get out. Oh my God. I've read at least 5 stories today on stuff going on with Batgirl and some of the other stuff going on with Warner Brothers that was coming out, right? They was losing shitloads of money. Like, God damn. And it's still nowhere close to the numbers of money, the amount of money that KK has lost Disney. Nowhere close. But even then, that's just in my estimation, because look, that pinata is not going to stop being hit. I am not going to stop hitting that pinata. That motherfucker keep cashing out every time. Um, this whole Batgirl thing is just shining the light on how much money they were actually losing and who is actually upset about all of this stuff. It's very interesting. You have to look at things critically, right? You have to look at things critically. When you hear a story like this, like, oh, this show got canceled, it's so terrible that it got canceled and all the rest of this stuff, right? You have to understand critically, shows get canceled all the time. Awesome shows get canceled. Good shows get canceled, right? And one of the articles I was reading was linking the Batgirl show with a couple of other shows that got canceled from the first season. Just right off the bat, they was canceled, right? And the one she listed was very interesting because to a critical mind, or at least to my mind, I'm thinking, what's the connecting tissue to all of this, right? Okay, so you list the Batgirl movie where, admittedly, since nobody has seen it except for the head of Warner Discovery and some test audiences, got an ethnicity swap, and it ain't that damn good. What up, Dre J? Now, the shows they listed was First Kiss, a First Bite on Netflix, Now, if you don't know what First Bite is on Netflix, First Bite is that the lesbian vampire story. That's the easiest way to explain it. It's the lesbian vampire story with the black vampire hunter and the white vampire or some shit like that, or maybe they switched. I don't fucking know. Black girls on white girls. It's not Orange is the New Black. It's vampires. Everybody sucks. Okay, that got canceled in its first season. I'm like, yeah, you surprised? I'm not surprised. Hold on one second. I got to go through this gate. All right, I'm back. All right, so First Bite on Netflix, canceled after the first season. What is it? 8 episodes, done. They done and out, right? And I'm like, are you really surprised? No, I'm not surprised. Anyway, the next show they mentioned was Cowboy Bebop on Netflix. And I'm like, yeah, that should have been canceled. The hell are you talking about? Right? But then you start to see the through line. The next one they talked about was Archive 81 or something like that on Netflix as well. I don't even know what that show is about, and I didn't bother looking it up because I already found a connective tissue between the other three. I didn't do the other four. I was not wasting my time on that because I got into looking up the author of this book series that they based the First Bite show on. I got into looking at that, right? I fell down a rabbit hole with looking at the people who create this shit. Now, you get all that in there, and what do you find? You find a bunch of woke shit, a bunch of rainbow banner stuff getting thrown out under these titles, and it wasn't any good. Cowboy Bebop, for all intents and purposes, was an insult being named Cowboy Bebop. It was. The only things accurate on that shit was, excuse me, Spike looked like Spike. Jet did a good job. That inaccuracy, right? What up, Enigma? And fucking Ein looked like Ein. Right? That was it. That was it. That was it. There was nothing. They took the shell of what was Cowboy Bebop, anything you could throw on a poster, and put their ridiculous bullshit into that show, and totally fucked up that IP. Dude, now you want to tell me about the First Kiss and why it got canceled? Well, the rabbit hole I went down was looking at what changed from the novels. It was a bunch of shit, but it was still some Rainbow Banner, shit. And I'm like, well, I'm not surprised. Now, so I can only imagine what was going on in this Article 81 and the damn Batgirl show. When you already saw the racial swap was already there. It was already on deck. So what else was in there that wasn't that good and didn't show quality? Yeah, no, the only thing accurate was the music. That's fucking hard. And then they had some new scores of that. Like, god damn, dude. They did a number on that shit. You hear me? A number. And not a good dance number. A shitty number. Now, for all that being said, if you read the reports like I was reading them, this goddamn Batgirl show or movie, it was costing upwards of 90 million. 90 million? The fuck are y'all making? Look, I know that's low for a blockbuster movie. I know that's low, right? I think if you Google it right now, I think Nope didn't even cost 90 million. I don't think Nope cost 90 million to make, right? Some of these other movies, which I can tolerate. I don't get worried about this money shit because one, everybody who's upset that the movie got canceled and how much money it costs, motherfucker, you didn't pay that money. It didn't come out your pocket at all. What are you upset about? Shut up. Shit. And it was of bad quality on top of that? I don't know about you. If I spent $90 million on something and it was bad quality, I'll be looking for my fucking money. Damn this goddamn movie. Where the hell is my money? You better show me some receipts. You better show me some goddamn receipts because I need to know where the hell my money went. And don't tell me it went into Keaton's salary. You can fuck you on that. Don't tell me you spent $90 million on paying Michael Keaton and J.K. Simmons. No, not on my dime. Enigma throwing some shit in here that nobody's talking about. Thanks a lot. Netflix is currently filming a live action Yu Yu Hakusho 2. It's going to be abysmal. Yeah, don't tell my boy JT that shit. Don't repeat that when he watching. I'm just gonna tell you, Enigma. Don't repeat that Yu Yu Hakusho shit when my boy JT watching. Fracture Comics, don't tell him that shit. He gonna be pissed. And they doing Bastard too? Oh, dude. They have no track record on making good live action adaptations of popular anime and manga. They 2 down already. Death Note and Cowboy Bebop. Don't touch another one. Don't touch another one. No, you do your own original shows. Do your own original shows. Yeah. Don't look, Enigma. Don't. We ain't gonna talk about that shit again. Cause woo. Ah, ain't gonna that. Look, I don't have no hope that that's gonna be good at all. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be abysmal, but I don't think it's gonna be good. I really don't. Look, on top of that, anything that fans really love, like I don't know, He-Man. No, they're not gonna do it justice. Oh my god, they need to stop that shit. Anyway, back to the topic at hand about going broke. So this Batgirl shit lost 90 million, and it's not coming out. And everybody's up in arms. And this is my thing. When you see something like that, thinking critical, ask yourself who's upset. Who's mad? And why are they mad? Why are they mad? Like I just pointed out, they ain't paid none of this money for this movie to get made at all. They haven't. So what are they upset about the money for? Why they keep mentioning the money? Were you entitled to it or something? No, I think a whole studio paid $90 million out of their money from wherever the fuck they got it from, other ticket sales or whatever, to pour into this piece of shit. And that's what it turned out to look like, a piece of shit. So much so that the new CEO saw it and test audiences saw it and said, no, this is garbage. And he said, I agree. It's done. What up, Beasley? That's what I see. Now, the people complaining about it, look, I'll hold to Dave Chappelle thing. Twitter is not a real place. I don't give a fuck what people on Twitter are saying. I really don't. I'm not even on Twitter. No. If you want to know what the mob is, the mob is Twitter. And I usually call Twitter heads twits. All right? You send out tweets, must be a twit. Now, if they mad on Twitter, why do I fucking care? Were they paying for this movie? Were they the ones going to see this? Well, traditionally, The loudest voices on Twitter to complain about some shit and be all happy for it and stuff like that that is coming out are not the majority of the movie watching audience. They are not. They're not even the majority of fucking geeks. They don't give a shit whatsoever. As long as it's waving the right colors, they happy and clapping like circus seals. So those are the people that are upset about this shit. You smell that? It smells like bullshit around here. That's what it smells like. It smells like this movie must have had a lot of bullshit in it. How do you know? Yeah, it must be. Yeah, nigga, it must be like the Ring video. Somebody crawling out that motherfucker. The fuck is going on? Yeah, Twitter was never a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. What up, Aquateki? Yes, yes, that's exactly what it is. Go in there with your lightsaber lit. Go in there, keep your lightsaber lit or close by on your hip, because you're gonna have to slay some ugly ass face fucking aliens in there. He doesn't like you. I don't like you either. I have the death sentence on 12 systems. You watch yourself. Fuck you. The hell out of here. So, looking at that and looking at something that seems really interesting, because I was looking at some Star Wars stuff and seeing what was going on with Chapig and KK and stuff like that over there on the Lucasfilm Disney front. I think the tide is shifting. I really think the tide is shifting. And that's something I'm thinking about. I'll probably flush it out more by the time we get to Sunday after I think about it some more. But right now, it looks like, at least in two companies, that tide is shifting. Those motherfuckers is going. They going. Now, the other report I read was that, no, I didn't read this. Other report I heard was that, like, HBO Max is going away. They about to fire 70% of their workforce. And everybody said, oh, 70%, that seems like a big number. Yeah, it does sound like a big number. It does sound like a big number. But that's 100 people and you take 70%. Okay, that seems like a lot. Couple thousand. What up, Texan? BTM. Pragmatic Prime was good. I told you guys, HBO Max was working for my fucking continued payment every month. Every month. After those major offerings, that was it. That was it. There was nothing for me else to see on there. Not really. I wasn't watching that shit regularly. Why? I told you guys before, I'm not into every fucking studio house having their own streaming service. I'm not. I don't want, me personally, I don't want to pay thousands of fucking dollars or hundreds of dollars a month just to watch movies. Fuck you. No. No. Everybody don't need their own streaming service. No. So if HBO Max goes away, well, it should go away. You know why? Because AT&T getting out. AT&T was the one who came in with the HBO Max shit when they was going to buy Warner Brothers. That's how you got your Snyder cut. But AT&T said the hole in this company is too fucking big and we don't feel like pouring no more money into this bitch. That's why they sold to Discovery. Now, if Warner Discovery now is coming in and seeing the hole that's HBO Max and like, I'm not pouring no money in that bitch after you did. No, why throw good money after bad? No, this is what we're going to do. We're going to fill this motherfucker with concrete and smooth it over and shut it down. And that's what's happened. HBO will be HBO. It'll always be HBO. But HBO ain't gonna have no goddamn streaming service, and neither is Warner Brothers. Nope, you're done. You're done. Now, the other article I read was about um, Zaslav, how he shut down CNN Plus too. 300 fucking people, 300 million, saving 300 million. That's a lot of goddamn money to say that people was wasting it. That you were a loser to the tune of 300 million. Look, I'm just a regular dude with regular fucking money. Okay, $30 would piss me off. $300 would really have me like somebody need to get hurt. 3,000, you're gonna be looking for that motherfucker. Broad daylight with a flashlight. Gonna be looking for that motherfucker. 300 million? 300 million? 300 million? I'm coming for your family. I'm coming for your everything getting shut down. Everybody in your family is paying me back right now. You don't think so? I'm sure a good 10 million to hire me a private army to hold guns to all of y'all heads to get my goddamn money back. I'm sure of that much. No fucking way. Woo! 300 million? Hearing that made me understand, made me sympathize a little bit with what this guy from Discovery taking over Warner's is up against. And you seeing all these cuts and these shows going away, and people crying, oh, it's just that shit was losing money. That woke rainbow colored shit is losing shitloads of money. No fucking way. He didn't come in there to lose not another dime. Now you hear the rest of the reports about how, excuse me, Aquaman is being held off a little while. Flash is being held off for a couple months. He putting a stop to all that shit. That motherfucker got in the car and hit the brakes on them bitches. Like, no, we stopping right the fuck now. Bow, slapped it in park and just sat there with them bitching. This is what's going to happen here. This shit going. The rest of this shit going. Before I move this car 1 inch, the rest of this shit going. This motherfucker came in there pulling daddy moves. That's what he did. He came in there with big dick energy. No, this shit is over. Done. Kaputs. Fuck out of here. Woo! I said he came to town with a tomahawk. If y'all don't understand what that means, it's what, you know, them old days they say it about those damn Native Americans when they came to town on a war raid. Taking scalps. Taking motherfucking scalps. You don't think so? What's the Batgirl? Casualty of war? No, he is not fucking playing over there. He is not fucking playing. And he said that shit when he came through the door. No. The problem. Oh, y'all going. The credit card. He ain't even cut the credit card, motherfucker. He took your wallet. No credit card, no cash, no loans. Nigga, you done. You cut off. He like you at the casino when you was just, come on. Like, no, get up from the table. You done. You cut off. No, man, I'm feeling hot. Get out of my casino. That's the fuck he did. He shut the spigot off. Man, higher interest rates, it ain't cheap no more. Hell no. He can't borrow and dump money into projects. Like, look, he's doing, I'm telling you, that's why I think it's kind of a change going on. The tide may be turning. He's doing his thing over at Warner. Like, motherfuckers is shocked. They can't believe he coming through like that. Like, fuck these people and that bullshit. No, it ain't making me money. It ain't making no sense over here. Fuck off. That's the same way Chapek should be doing it. Chapek is doing it subtle. He going subtle. David Zaslav ain't subtle. Fuck on. Discover the unemployment. Discover another job. He is not fucking around. And Chapik should be taking notes. Look, woke money is broke money. You heard me say it. Woke is losing money? Nah, you don't say. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, no shit. I could tell you what. Woke? Losing money? Get out of here. That's a cash cow, ain't it? No, because people don't buy shit. What up, JL West? He said, you hear about Rolling Stones going after Ray Fisher over Zack Snyder? No, that's outside the topic, though. But you had to tell me what the hell he said. Yeah, no one. He cut the credit card. Daddy took out his belt. Like, who ran up all this money on this fucking phone bill? Tell you how we gonna do this? No goddamn phone. How about that? That's the fuck he did. Like, you running up this cable bill, watching porn and shit. Cable shut off. How about that? I read books. I don't watch TV. Look, that's what he coming. He coming through like daddy. He coming through with big dick energy. Like, no, this shit is over. Yeah, Titan. Look, JL Titan's on the chopping block too. Anything on that channel, suspect. Flash going away. He running his ass out of there. Flash has run out of time. Shit. Yeah, we got a nice season, but it's going to be shorter. Done. You can no, nigga. Westworld will be on the chopping block. That's an HBO thing. It'll still be on HBO, maybe. You know, HBO Max. That shit. And I'm not saying this to make fun like it's nothing happening to nobody, to real people. It is something happening to real people. It is. Real people gonna lose their fucking jobs. I mean, I was just at the convenience store here where I get my little coffee and stuff like that in the morning, right? And they've been having supply chain issues all day, but I've been a bit frustrated because I don't like on a hot day not being able to get iced coffee. So I have to get hot coffee, and the hot coffee be cold as fuck. That don't make no goddamn sense to me. Then fix the iced coffee machine. What the fuck? It's just bags of shit. It's a refrigeration system and a bag of mix. Hook it up. But don't give me hot coffee cold, right? They recently, and I've been dying to take I keep forgetting to take a picture of this to send it to BGS so I can show automation rears its ugly head again. This is the same spot I told you about that chick that was giving me a hard time up there about touching my coffee lid and shit, right? She shaped up, she cool, she talked now. Okay. This place used to have 3 registers. Some of the people in there, all right, some of them ain't. Them motherfuckers took out 2 of them registers, or 2 of the end registers. And what do you think came in this place? 3 automated registers in that small ass store. I'm like, oh shit, they the fuck out of here. Ain't gonna be none of y'all in here. Y'all about to lose staff right now. Now, I know a lot of the staff that's there, they cool, right? Mostly females and stuff like that, but it is what it is, right? That's automation. That is automation. That shit did not take, a day or 2 to install, a day to install it, 1 day to make sure it was working correctly, and the dude was there just running it through his programs and shit. Next day, that motherfucker was there. You came to work to tell people how to use this system and not come to you at the register. Ooh, that means you salty motherfuckers that was sitting behind that cash register is about to be out of work. Fucked up. But that is where things are going. This shit costs too much to be fucking around with people. No. What did y'all talking about? Why haven't you like who called long distance in the 80s? Yeah, no one. You know, you got one of them ass beatings too. You got one of them ass beatings too. My mother works for the phone company. She lost her goddamn mind. She saw her long distance bill because I was calling this chick that stayed in Frisco back in that time. And since it was different area codes, they was charging. Ooh, shit. Woo, nigga. Talk about slave ass whoopings. Look, I told you, like I told my kids, you wouldn't have survived my childhood. I'm serious. You would not have survived, nigga. You got to get the Denzel face. Shit. They spent money bringing back canceled shows like Doom Patrol. That was just to bring it back from that DC Unlimited to bring it over to HBO Max because they're trying to. Because AT&T, when they took over, they were trying to pump a streaming service, and they needed shows. That's why they brought all that Warner Brothers shit over there because they had it. They were buying Warner, bring it all into one place. But they're losing the streaming show, competition because they can't make it. Think about this. Most of the shit that you want to see on Warner Brothers, you already seen. You already seen it, right? And whereas during the pandemic, it made a lot of sense if people was going to be in the house forever, but people not going to be in the house forever. And that's how Zaslav is coming in here like, no, get these motherfuckers' asses back out to these movie theaters. Because he had to make a deal with the theaters and the cinema people who make money off these movies being in theaters and being pissed off that Warner took that route of releasing everything on streaming and saying, fuck the theaters. That is not how you get people on your side. Oh, no. I told you the same thing when they did that shit with Disney. Like they shouldn't have, with the Black Widow movie. You shouldn't have released it on fucking Disney Plus at the same time. No, that means people just gonna stay home. You ain't gonna make no money that way. You see what happened, don't you? Scarlett jumped up and said she was suing, and I was like, get your money, girl. And what did she do? Got her motherfucking money because they did owe her. That was some bullshit. Cut her check off in half. Oh, fuck no. Now, if that would have been somebody black, she wouldn't have got no money. But I did support the fact that she went and got her goddamn money quickly because that's what I saw it as. You fucking over everybody on the tail end of this. Concession stand workers, the people that own theaters, the people that work in theaters, all those people down the line, you fucking them all out. And then you have something spicy to say to everybody? Fuck you. You need to get sued. This is the same thing. That's why that HBO Max shit ain't tenable right now. It's not. You spent $90 million in this Batgirl show for something that was going to come out on HBO Max? Fuck you. Where my money coming back from? No. And if you have to put it in the theater instead of putting it on HBO Max, is it good enough to make a return in the theaters? No? Then fuck it. Kill it. No. Write this shit off. We talked to the bookkeeper. Talked to the accountant. He said we got a loophole. Drive through that bitch and stuff this in there. No fucking way. It already lost money at $90 million. You want to invest more to lose more? That don't make no goddamn sense. Anybody crying about that shit don't actually live on their own or do math very well. Fuck no. Hell no. 90 million is better than 100 and something million that you would lose somewhere else. Fuck that. Especially when we're talking about wanting wage. Yeah, these motherfuckers. Yeah, we're talking about wage increases. Need a stupidities tax. You keep voting for fucking tax. I live in California. These dumb motherfuckers up here keep voting for tax increases on gas and all kind of shit. And then they wonder why that gas is $7 a fucking gallon. This is too high. Oh, what happened? Yo dumb ass happened. That's what did. You happened. Voting for all this goofy shit that keep putting tax increases on top of everything. Tax increase on top of tax increase on top of tax increase. Only thing they got to tell you is it's for the kids or for the environment. Y'all motherfuckers signing off on it and ain't even read the rest of the shit. It's like, wait, when does this go away? Wait, if prices go up, this still applies? Oh, I didn't know that. Too late. It's already passed. Dumb motherfuckers. I told somebody that shit before voting. I said I'd never vote for a tax increase. And if it tell me it's for the kids, I damn sure ain't voting for it because I know it ain't never for the kids. Let me look at it and read this shit and see where this money going. Because the one thing you never see on that motherfucker is an expiration date for how long they gonna keep taking these damn taxes. Never an expiration date. And it just keeps rolling. They just keep taking it. Tax the rich policies. Yeah. Dumb shit. And look, Beastly, this is how fucking dumb it is. A lot of your rich people live in California. What the fuck is Hollywood if it's not a bunch of goddamn rich people telling you to tax rich people? How fucking stupid is that? How fucking dumb does that sound? You gotta be a moron to believe that shit. You gotta be a moron. There's no fucking way in hell I'm listening to somebody who can make $30 million doing a couple of lines in a movie tell me I need to be taxing the rich. You mean you? You telling me to vote for something that you gonna get hit with? That don't make no sense. Why would I do that? Like, if I was rich, why would I do that to myself? That sounds stupid. That sounds really fucking stupid. No, do it all the time, and they'd be crying about the shit. Here go Pragmatic Prime trying to flirt with Toya. Flirt with Toya on her channel. Also, the industry is VV good. Yeah, BTM. So, in post-pandemic times, where you want people to go out and spend their money in theater so everybody's hand get greased in the process of these making movies and stuff, you gonna have to be able that this thing is going to sell. It has to sell. It cannot just go to the movies and die. Oh fuck no. It can't. You can't sustain it. That means you're pouring more money in than you're getting out. That's not workable business practices at all. It's not. Anything that's costing you more money than it's bringing in usually needs to close. It does. It's just what the fuck it is. That's common business sense. You good, Pragmatic? BTM. I know motherfuckers get lost when they see one woman in my fucking chat. Like, oh my god. It's okay. She got thick skin and I think a Scorpio mama, so she good. She used to shit. She good. She with the shits. She know about it. She's like, no, it's okay. I got armor a long time ago. Said only the few. I only want the strong. The weak ones don't last long. I only want the strong because the weak ones don't last long. But all in all, this shit is a lot of this stuff is not making business sense. But seeing what Zaslav is doing over at Warner Discovery and seeing what Chapek is doing quietly over at Disney and Lucas, it just gives me the feeling that or the impression that the tide might be shifting a little bit. I'm not saying a lot, just a little. It might be shifting a little to where they trying to run these people the fuck out of there. The people that keep making these damn decisions that's costing these companies hundreds of millions of fucking dollars are getting cycled out. They're getting them the fuck out of there. Because you can't have people like that in your company. Would you have some, if you were a company, you as your personal self were a company, you whatever your name is incorporated as a company, and the person that you have in charge of letting stuff get done or the money or the bookkeeping or any of that shit is constantly just throwing money away. How long would it take before you came in there raging like a bull telling them to get the fuck out of there? How long would it take? How much money would it take you to finally say, look, we need to hire somebody else. You have to go. That'd be no different than having a chick or having just put it this way, having a partner. This is the only time I'll use that term in this context, just because I got one female in here, so I'm trying to make it even for everybody. Say you have a partner who is in charge of the wallet for you for the money that you go out and make, and she just have if and anybody coming to the house doing all kind of shit, and all she do is open a wallet for them. Don't matter what they put on the bill, she just open a wallet. Sooner or later, you just like, what the fuck you doing? You know how long it take to make this shit? Oh no, no, your duties have been stripped. Companies are the same way. It's just more moving pieces and more fucking people, and you still got to do the same shit. Who is losing me the most goddamn money? Who is not performing? You're not performing? Why are you not performing? Have we helped you? Have we given you everything you needed to perform? We have? Okay, then your ass got to go. We've done our part. We tried to help you. Fuck out of here. Maybe you'll figure it out on your next job. You have to. These changes related to the Old Republic game release being delayed. No, it's not related to no Old Republic shit, Pragmatic. It's related to the stuff happening at Lucasfilms and the stuff happening within Disney. Because Disney has been not just Lucasfilms. Lucasfilm's been having its own civil war, right? Between the KK branch and the John and Dave branch. You know, traditionalists for George. And I don't want to give them the benefit of calling them fucking rebels. These fucking insurgents with KK and her crew in Lucasfilms. They already been having their own civil war. But what you read behind it, you go into the other stories and stuff like that, this shit is bigger than Lucasfilms. It's in Disney itself. It's in Disney itself. And some of what Chapek has done has fired some people who were Disney corporate, who were there giving these people fucking cover to do this shit. He got them motherfuckers out of there too. They on the way out. The motherfuckers is all on their way out, top to bottom. I've only worked for one company while I was in construction that did it that way. That they were losing money, and the first people they cut was at the top. One company. It was run by some Asian dude. He started cutting at the top. Less supervisors, less foremen. Get your bags on, get your ass back out in the field. You taking a pay cut. You back down to journeyman status. So motherfuckers who was running jobs the week before, that next week, the motherfuckers down there working with you. With their bags on. Like, yeah, I had never seen that shit before, and I actually applauded it because there was a bunch of fucking dumbasses up there making a shitload of money and didn't know how to do the goddamn job. I was like, how'd you get up there? You failed upwards? The fuck? That dude went through there and started cutting them out. Now, he didn't fire them outright in the first run. He dropped them down to fucking just being regular workers again to see if they could, cut the mustard that way. And when they couldn't cut the mustard that way, done. Out of there. I had never seen that shit before. I was like shocked, like, damn. Nigga, I thought you was the man, homie. I thought you was the man, homie. The fuck happened to you? He got rid of their ass. He kept his company too. He didn't go under. Now, the other company I worked for that didn't do that shit went under. They all went under. All of them. And all of them had to find other jobs. Even the guy who was the superintendent. Why? Hired a bunch of fucking dumbasses and they got in there just fucking up your money. That company was losing money hand over fist. I could not understand how it was still in business losing money as wasteful as these motherfuckers was with it. I mean, legit. You got 15 guys in the hottest weather out here, 100-degree weather, building shit all day for 8 hours. That they come back the very next day, have to tear it apart and rebuild it again 2 feet over because a motherfucker reading the blueprints can't read blueprints or apparently work a tape measure. That had to be by itself for those 15 guys, and I was one of them. Had to be thousands of dollars worth of fucking time, wages, and material. Just in wages, it was probably a good $10,000 worth. Time lost. I don't want to know what they was getting charged for that shit. Because usually when you behind like that on the job and they have to fine you to catch up, it's usually in the tens, 20s, 30s. That's usually how that shit go. And that goes per day. But that's what the company was full of. A bunch of fucking nepotism. That's what it was full of. And when they went under, I didn't cry about that shit. It's like, well, they probably should have went under. Because they didn't have the brightest fucking light bulbs they could have ever found. Oh no, they ran them light bulbs out of there. Shit, Aquatechy, you don't know. I sat there one day watching these motherfuckers throw away all this material. Half used, not used a lot. And it's something I learned in construction. This will be a diversion for a little bit, right? You got a 4x8 sheet of plywood, right? Go to Home Depot sometime and you'll figure this out, right? You got a 4x8 sheet of plywood. That shit can run you the good stuff that you use for forming and stuff like that. Regular sheet can run you about $30, right? This wood lumber prices is fucked up right now. I don't know what it is, but it's higher right now, right? When you using really expensive stuff, they got this smooth glass-like finish on it. That's about this goddamn thick, like 3/4 of an inch thick, black, laminated. You can reuse it over and over again. Oil it. It doesn't soak up the oil and shit like that. That's some expensive shit. One of the things I learned was you use the whole piece. It don't matter if you cut 2 foot out of that piece. You use every piece. You use the whole thing up. You don't get one sheet, cut a little square out of it, and throw the rest away. Fuck no. You use the whole sheet. No matter what you have to do, if you got to piece it together, you use the whole sheet. These motherfuckers filled up a whole fucking dumpster of half cut out sheets like that. Just with little squares and shit like that cut out on one side or the other. Threw that shit away. Them sheets was damn near 100 and something. I think it was like $150 a piece. A piece. Getting chucked in a dumpster. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Who is wasting this much goddamn money? How are they staying in business wasting this much fucking money? Because the motherfuckers didn't care. They didn't. Oh, it'll just come back. The company got the money. No, the company fucking don't. Aquatechy, that's exactly what I was saying. OMG. I just watched that shit. I told my cousin about it that day. I was like, dude, what the fuck is going on with this company? Are they going to be around? Because these motherfuckers just wasting shit. It was painful to see. And they all had this mentality, oh, it'll just come back. No, it won't. I just checked one of my coworkers today about that same dumb shit. Stop trying to get us to order this overly expensive one-use bullshit. No. Oh, the company got it. No, the company fucking don't. I tell you what, when you get a reduction on your paycheck, then you can understand why. Motherfuckers do not think. Just think money just comes from fucking everywhere. And it's usually the motherfuckers being the laziest and doing the least amount of work. God damn, dude. No. Money don't come from everywhere. Yeah, at that point, somebody got to go. Okay. Well, now you heard that story. Here's the analogy. That's what was happening in Warner Brothers. That's what was happening in Warner Brothers. For people wanting to do their own bit for the culture. That's what was happening. The company was footing the bill for these motherfuckers to do their own, not even passion projects, just to do they get on projects so people can clap. Oh, that was so good for the culture. That's what they was doing. Fuck the fans. Fuck making any money off of it. Fuck if it's even necessary. Fuck if it even got an audience. No, I just put it out there. No, all the money you need. And you wonder why that company got bought out. Warner Brothers been around for a long goddamn time. How did Warner Brothers get bought out? Because they had music and books and TV and all that shit, right? How'd they get bought out? First by a telecommunications company. You tell me. At Disney, same shit. When you see these movies that fall under the Disney banner just tanking, you have to ask yourself who takes that hit. Who takes that hit? That Thor movie sucking after they spent that much money on it. Who takes that hit? Think Marvel takes that hit? A little. Ultimately, Disney takes that hit. Because why is Disney fucking with Marvel anyway? Because Disney bought Marvel because they was losing money. And when I was clapping that Disney had came and bought Marvel and they were going to help Marvel, what was the reason that they could help Marvel? Because Disney had bigger pockets. So Disney could pour money into these projects and make them better. Okay, you just watched Thor 4. Was it better product than what you've seen over the last 10 years? No fucking way. It wasn't. And how much did it cost? Okay, you didn't get all that money back. So who coming with the dividends, huh? Who coming up with the difference? Because I can tell you this, Disney can't charge me more money for Disney Plus. Can't do that. You know I'll walk away. I say, fuck it, I'll catch it somewhere else. Or give somebody else some money on their Disney account. That money comes from somewhere. Disney, as a company, cannot take losses in the park, losses in Pixar. Because I ain't talked about that Lightyear movie because I didn't see the shit. But they can't take that. They ain't pay that money for Pixar to lose money like that. They can't take it there. They ain't paid all that money for Marvel to have Marvel movies sucking ass now. They can't take the loss there. And they damn sure can't take it in Star Wars after paying all that money for that shit. Build whole attractions and everything else in theme parks around that shit. It cannot afford to lose money and lose its fan base because you got one goofy bitch sitting over there deciding she gonna do shit for the culture, for the agenda. No. All those things as a whole under one parent umbrella, that's a lot of goddamn money. That's a lot. That's a lot of goddamn money. Where's it coming from? Ray Harmon, you a funny motherfucker sometimes. You are a funny motherfucker sometimes, dude. You are funny as hell sometimes. That movie was amazing. Amazing piece of shit. Look, if I ate 5 cupcakes and took a shit with sprinkles on it, it would look amazing too. But I wouldn't call it amazing. Look, Aquateki, I don't say this, the Disney magic is gone. What up, AB beaming in? I wouldn't say the Disney magic is gone. The people that Disney has in position that are the head of some of this shit, like with Marvel, Kevin got to rein in Victoria. Kevin got to rein in Victoria. Fuck that. You can't keep going down this fin path. Look, Phase 5 looked like a slaughterhouse. It looked like period month. It looked like y'all gonna be bleeding fucking money in phase 5. That's what it looks like to me. You're gonna be bleeding. It's gonna be you gonna need to get your pads out because you're gonna be bleeding money. Because a lot of that shit nobody really wants to see. So you better hope you keep people around during phase 5 to get to fucking phase 6. Because the Avengers shit is the carrot. But you got to crawl through this minefield of broken vaginas to get there. Maybe I'll go around and catch you when you get there. Yeah, Aquataki, extra absorbent. Not them first day pads. You need them heavy month pads. You need them thick bitches. You don't think I know? I got a single mother, an ex-wife, and a daughter. I know about fucking pads, Negro. I am not ignorant. And yes, I have bought them because I want them to be taken care of and not fucking thinking they need to be crazy in the house, okay? Fucking hell. So that's what I'm seeing from the stuff that I've read and from what I'm seeing and shaking it up and mixing it up in my own blender and thinking about it. It's like this shit might be turning. It might be turning because you can only lose so much before you have to take drastic fucking actions. Only so much. And it looks like what David damn, I keep fucking up this dude's name. Laszlo is doing looks dramatic. It looks really fucking dramatic, and it is in some ways. But if he's doing something that dramatic, it means it must be fucking needed. He ain't doing this shit willy-nilly. And the reason you know he ain't doing it willy-nilly, because he just bought that goddamn company. He just bought it. And if it was doing something right, he wouldn't have been able to buy it. He wouldn't have. Same thing with fucking Twitter. Why do you think Elon Musk can come in there and shock the world by saying, I'm going to buy fucking Twitter? Because one, he got the money to fucking do it. They've been fucking up and ain't making no money anyway. So he can come in there and buy it. Got him scared, didn't it? Shut him up for me. Oh. Look, dude, that woke shit don't make money. And I only say that woke shit don't make money because of the way white folks have taken what woke means and bastardized it and turned it into this shit with this agenda movement. Mm-mm. Yeah, he ain't even cleaning house. He remodeling that bitch. He knocking down walls and kicking motherfuckers out. You got squatters in this bitch. They gotta go. Your boyfriend, side piece, he the fuck out of here too. Everybody out. Party's over. Everybody out. If you don't want to die, get the fuck out of here. That's how he in there. Look, you can be upset about it, but that just means if you upset about it, that means I know what side of the fucking fence you on and what you were in favor of. You was in favor of all this dumb shit DC was doing. Sitting Henry on the bench, not wanting to work with him with his contract, telling Ben to fuck off, not really wanting to work with him on his contract. Fucking Ray Fisher can just sit out there and twist in the wind, blackball his ass for a while because he has some legitimate fucking concerns. You gave me Harley Quinn and a fucked up Cassandra Cain. You gave me some of these other goofy ass fucking movies. You was trying to give me a little girl female Superman. Think of what? Like, really, bitch, what? This is what you was trying to do? And you wonder why this dude bought this company and then in here kicking people out. Canceling shit left and right. I don't know. Maybe they was fucking up. Maybe it was a loser. Maybe it was going to lose more money. What up, JT? Why Artisan mad? I ain't fucking mad. I'm actually laughing a little bit at some of this shit because it's kind of comical. Hell no, motherfuckers gotta go. Got a goofy ass Wonder Woman sequel. Wonder Woman was gonna get a sequel anyway. Hopefully they fix that shit. But yeah, that second one was that was real rapey. That's the feminist ideal, and they love that shit. Okay, you for men being fucking body raped. Long as you can make believe he's somebody else, it's okay. Okay, told you. These motherfuckers do not want no fucking tolerance. It's not about tolerance. It's about dominance, totalitarianism. Disney kind of got a clue. Chapek got his contract re-upped, and he was going to town. The board got his back right now. So I think he's making moves a little. He's making moves a bit quieter by a little bit more consensus than fucking Wasp. Fuck you. You're coming in here. Fuck away from my window. He's taking shit a little slower than Daslov is doing. But shit, Daslov in there like, nigga, this is my money. I paid for this shit. He in there like that's his money. That he ain't got no shareholders. That's all his bread that he chumped up. Like he wrote the check for that shit. Like, no. Hell no. And that's just the way he carrying it. Fine. I don't care. Look, you bought it, you own it, you do what the fuck you want with it. I can't say shit about it, but if I agree or disagree. Titans is, from what I hear, is a good show. If it hit the chopping block, fuck you want me to do about it? It hit the chopping block. It ain't reaching everybody. Maybe if that show dies, I can get a Nightwing movie, which I'd be happy about. You can use the same actor. I don't give a shit. Give me a Nightwing movie. I get some butts in the seats. Told you. I lined that shit out about a year ago about what would work for a Nightwing movie. How that shit would work. You had to watch some shop talks to find it though. What's good, Double C? Spider Woman 84. Yeah, AB. Spider Woman 84. Yeah, with a fucked up cheetah. Good. You got all your girl power in that one movie. What did it do? Dog shit numbers. It was garbage. And it was on HBO Max. You think HBO Max still need to hang around? Loser. Loser money. But that's it. That's about an hour. I only wanted to do this for an hour. Got my food defrosting that I need to go cook so I can have some food in my stomach to eat. Appreciate you guys coming through on this hit and run Geek Speak. But that's my thoughts on some of this stuff that I'm seeing right now. I'll probably have more thoughts on it when I get to by the time I get to Shop Talk Live on Sunday, because it will have baked and I would have thought about it some more and more information would have came out about how some of this stuff is shaking out. But right now, everybody shook up because a whole bunch of shit is getting canceled. And look, he in there kicking over sandcastles, motherfucker. That's it. Kicking over sandcastles. Them motherfuckers in there like, this motherfucker crazy. He crazy. He want his money back. He want his money back. And he gonna get that shit. And not with this shit you had going on there. So I didn't think I'd see that. I thought masculinity was dead in fucking Hollywood. Apparently, it's been hiding out at Discovery. I guess they discovering that men still exist. So there's balls. But that's it. Like, share, subscribe, support the stream. I just did an hour stream for you guys impromptu. Support the fucking stream. $ Artisan MC. I didn't put the banner up there, but you know what the fuck it is. $ Artisan MC. Coffee money, niggas. Kicking over sandcastles and snatching footballs like Lucy. Yeah. No, you know what he did? He fucking kicked Lucy in the head. That's what the fuck he did. Me and my brother have said that shit forever with Charlie Brown always trying to kick that fucking football and Lucy pulling it away. I said it made perfect sense for Charlie Brown not to aim at the football, but to kick Lucy's ass. That's what he should have kicked. Next time she went to go pull that football away, bah! Her ass went flying instead of the football. That's what, if Charlie Brown was smart and actually had some balls, that's what he would have did. He just kicked her ass. And don't say it, and don't even say, come at me, well, oh, he's advocating abusing women. That's a fucking fictional character. A fucking fictional character. It's a cartoon where a dog fucking talks and believes he's the Red Baron. Shut up and grow up. Matter of fact, here, I got something for you. I got a message from the time stream just for people like you. Say stupid shit like that.
Grow up! Grow up! Grow up!
Just saying. So, I've been Artist MC. This has been a Geek Speak, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.